For decades, Boeing stood as a titan of American industry, a symbol of innovation and economic might. Its factories employed tens of thousands, supported countless small businesses, and anchored entire communities. But in a stunning reversal, Boeing announced it would shut down U.S. production and move operations overseas. This wasn't just another corporate cost-cutting measure. It was a seismic shift, one that exposed deep flaws in America's trade policies and industrial strategy. The roots of Boeing's departure trace back to aggressive U.S. tariffs imposed on imported materials like steel and aluminum. The goal was simple: protect American jobs by making foreign goods more expensive. But the plan backfired. Other countries retaliated with their own tariffs, making Boeing's planes pricier for international buyers. At the same time, the cost of imported parts needed to build those planes skyrocketed. Boeing found itself trapped, unable to compete globally while struggling to sustain production at home. Even as Boeing struggled with these new economic realities, another crisis was unfolding. The company's supply chain, once a finely tuned global network, began collapsing under the weight of trade restrictions. Specialized components that once flowed seamlessly across borders now faced delays and massive cost increases. Production lines slowed as critical parts became harder to source, creating a domino effect that pushed delivery timelines further and further back. Airlines, frustrated by delays and rising prices, started reconsidering their traditional loyalty to the American aerospace giant. At the same time, foreign competitors seized the opportunity. Airbus, Boeing's European rival, aggressively courted customers with more competitive pricing and reliable delivery schedules. Meanwhile, emerging players like China's Comac began making inroads in markets that had long been Boeing strongholds. The company found itself in an impossible position, unable to compete on price due to tariffs, yet losing market share due to production bottlenecks. Internal projections showed the situation would only worsen unless drastic action was taken. The fallout was immediate and devastating. Towns that had thrived around Boeing's factories faced economic ruin. Skilled workers who spent decades building aircraft suddenly had no future in the industry. Small suppliers, dependent on Boeing contracts, went bankrupt. The ripple effects spread. Schools lost funding, local businesses shuttered, and families were forced to relocate. Meanwhile, Boeing's relocation deals with countries like Vietnam and Poland offered cheaper labor, tax breaks, and tariff-free trade, making the move inevitable. But the implications go far beyond one company. Boeing's exit sets a dangerous precedent. If even an aerospace giant deeply tied to U.S. national security can't survive America's trade wars, what hope do smaller manufacturers have? Competitors like Airbus and China's Comac are seizing market share while America's industrial base weakens. The move also raises security concerns. Boeing's military contracts mean sensitive technology is now being produced abroad. This is more than a corporate decision. It's a warning. Policies meant to protect American workers instead drove away one of the nation's most iconic employers. The question now is whether the U.S. can reverse course before more industries follow Boeing's lead. The stakes couldn't be higher. Jobs, national security, and America's place in the global economy all hang in the balance. What do you think? Was Boeing's move inevitable, or could better policies have kept production in the U.S.? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth analysis.